Welcome, welcome. Volume seems to be doing well on this one. Break into Steam. And upon request, we have a special request for today. I'm going to save my personal misgivings to live specifically so far in. Give me the magic deck. 2 copies of the Fool. My lord, I haven't played on this account like at all. Oh, this is gonna be terrible to watch. Purchase or use this card in an unseeded run to learn what it does. At least most of these things are unlocked, right? And discard a Royal Flush. Well, this is only gonna make this more painful. Oh god. I've only beaten this on red deck? Are you kidding me? Red stake, red deck? Oh, what a shame. God forbid. I even have the black deck, and that's the one I like. I like the black deck because it allows me to lose the fastest. In each round, $2 per remaining hand, $1 per remaining discard. Earn no interest! Start run with Crystal Ball, 2 copies of the Fool. I really feel like a fool. We'll run the magic deck because I think it's the worst looking one. I'm going to intentionally bias this. Oh my god. This is my personal insane asylum. Here we go. 1 voucher to the next shop. I really appreciate that, but no. Why is everything so blue? Goodness me. Well. Fool's game! The Fool's game! The Fool's game! Ooh, gross me shut. I mean... Oh, I mean, I could sell these for $1. I could use the Fool to get the Fool. And here's the Fool. Okay. If I recall correctly, this is like a $2 discount. But if in the case that it's not, that wasn't 25% off. Wait, why did I think it would be? I thought it'd be $3 off. Well. We're moving on. 3 hand size next round. I'm afraid not, sir. 3, 4, 6. No. I honestly don't know what to even throw away most of the time. You know, sometimes you sort of have your brain on, but sometimes you do not. I don't. I don't have your brain on when you play this game. Full house. I refuse to believe the synapse ever fires. I could get a hurt. No! This is a terrible time for this. I could get it out of spite. Double money, huh? We have a consumable slot. I suppose we could buy it, and then we could buy you. And then, this is always the wrong decision, and that's why I've decided to pick it up. Ah! Killer! Cards played previously, this anti-are debuffed. Oh, 3, 4. No straights. You know, I feel like I don't see a straight, I throw it away. I know these are debuffed, but we can still use them. I always just default to getting straights. Look at this. Look at this. Got it. But I feel like everyone defaults to something, you know? Like, some people default to getting a flush. Some people default, but like, no matter what you look for, I feel like it's always the same. It's always the same. Some odds are higher than others. Some odds are just consistent. So we can throw you away, and you, and you, and you. Oh, we don't have any discards. Because I'm not playing the red deck. Go. Thank you. We all default to something. Granted, no, I'm not gonna give this game any credit. I refuse! Get me out of here! Give me my silly money for my silly expenditures. The devil. This could ruin the run, but we cannot purchase it. Level up a 2-pair. I don't know what to do, pair. Look at this insane strategy. Look at this insane Balatro strategy. We double our money. We double our money. We double our money. What do you think? What? No mind. I usually like picking that out of spite. Must have room. Any booster pack, huh? 1 and 2. I suppose at some point you either die a hero and you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Ah! I'm usually a blue seal guy. I like it. Having an extra king, I think, doesn't really... I honestly don't know if it would actually improve our odds at all whatsoever. I know my older brother loves the one lucky cards. That is foolish. It is all foolish. Fine. 2 hand size minus 1 hand. I think I've run this guy before. We haven't discovered him. Welcome aboard. Fine. Okay, now we skip this. Now next time we can get a free Joker. Because I like making progress. Be gone with you. It is a fool's hand. It is an even more foolish deck. I have no way of doing this. I mean, I know nothing of Balatro. Spite. I refuse to learn. I'll play it. So our torment continues. Further into darkness. Suppose we will live a little bit longer. Our torment continues. Buying you, sure. I ain't going nowhere. I think the standard pack is sort of a trick by the gods to deceive us. But I mean, we can't do anything. I mean, let me just actually use my brain for a second. I don't think there's anything we want. Maybe a glass, but even then, that's still dicey, and you never get the cards that you want. It's just about adding more of a card that you like. You know, like a king, or a queen, or a jack, or a 10, which I guess we're just sort of sidelining into. I have no idea if this is going to do anything for us. Maybe we should leave it. Fine. Fine. Show me your value. Take glass because it breaks. Take the ace. My booster hallucination didn't work. First hand drawn is drawn face down. Oh! Go get him cheap. This is some sort of something. How much do you suspect that this is a jack? This is either a jack or a 10. Probably should play all these together, shouldn't I? Could not have known. So that's a 9. No! How dare you insult my honor! Play the magic. Free uncommon Joker. Joker is free, it becomes foil. We take $4. I think uncommon Joker is worth it. Here we go. More like here we do not go. We have a straight, we gotta play it. Damn it. No kings. Only fools. The old 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You saw it here first, folks. Behold, numbers in sequence. Cash me out. Why did I get a troubadour again? Thank you for the troubadour, sir. I will never forget this most gracious gift. Is that a straight? Just walking in onto my front lawn. Yep. Is that another straight? Be gone. I care not what happens to me. I guess I can check one of these eights too. Or do we check the king? Sure, let's play dicey, huh? There's 6, 7, 8, but no 9. I guess we can play 3 of a pedal. Go. Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, but no 14. More like go home pair. I would have liked a jack that scores. As it stands, we get 10, 10, 10, 10. And we get 40 chips. On top of this, it's 70. 40 chips, 70. 5 more. 280. I suppose it works. We have unlocked a deck. Hands. But why? You know, I'm just not a huge telescope guy. Never have been. I'm trying to look at my run info. Right, this is my poker hands. 4 straights. It's mult, I suppose, but it's very pricey mult. So maybe we pass. Maybe we buy a pair of pants and whatever this guy is. Or whoever you are. Whatever gets me out of here faster. Pass. 2, 3, 4. Go 6. What are you gonna do? Oh, it's 2 pair. Wow, isn't that interesting? The only way to work both of these at the same time is to run full house. Pass. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty great, mate. Thank you very much. You have done a service to your country. 5, 6, 7, no 8. 3 10s, 2 6s. I mean 2 queens. We can attempt to run something a little bit more entertaining. Well. Now it was my slight hope that we could run a 2 pair and then attempt to run I mean we can do both, can't we? Gains 2 mult whenever it contains a 2 pair. But once we use one of these, the other one will be used up. The things we do to power up spare trousers by 1. I have 2 pairs. The question is whether or not they actually get the job done. That's 40 chips. That's really only 40 chips. Go up to 60, that's 120. 220 twice. Or is it 120? Right. So this goes up to 60, multiplied by 2, that's 120. Gives us a 360. Less than ideal. I think our game plan should be to full house. We get 50 extra chips. It takes us up to 90. The multiplier is 4. I mean, maybe we can throw away this 10, this 7, and this 3. Just in some odd hope that we get something funny. Alright. I guess we're doing both. Here's your 2 pair. Thank you. And then here is our full house. Thank you, spare trousers. You are the lifeline of this train. I mean, along with Wily Joker, I suppose. If played hand contains a straight. I suppose we haven't bothered getting either of these. Tarot cards would do us some good, but we're running flushes. I suppose there is some room to grow into straight flushes. But other than that, I might want more multiplier on my 2 pairs, but only because my 2 pairs currently give me nothing. It's a little bit hard to scale them. If you run Celestial Pack, flush, pair, 3 of a kind, flush it is. Wait. I don't think that was what we were looking for. I was looking for full house. I suppose, in this very, very specific instance, that one mistake is mine. You pair me up. Maybe Troubadour is kind of rubbing us up against our spare trousers. Three, 8, 8. Jack. Maybe it's best to just run it, charge it up. See if we can go for a flush. Go. Sucked. Foolish 2 pair. Well. Looks like the flush has arrived. Full house. I know vaguely about the extra planets. If there was some sort of flush full house, I wouldn't know. I don't know about it. You can't have a straight full house. Alright. On you get. Thank you, benevolent spare trousers. You are the hero of this run. If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. Dead. Well, you can never not pick this one. It's literally impossible to not. I would like to see you try to pick up Abstract Joker and then not pick it up. It's even when it's bad, it's pretty good. I did not read the hook. Discards 2 random cards per hand played. Seems like we will not be able to goof around as we have previously. Perhaps 2 full houses are required. Thank you very much. I am on fire. Thank you. Well. If if it isn't our old friend Riff Raff. $2 per discard if no discards are used by the end of the round. I like discarding. I think I will pass. Foil, holographic, and polychrome cards appear 2 times more often. I suppose that's worth something. Riff-raff, huh? When blind is selected, create 2 random jokers. We don't have enough slots, though, to justify it. Wily Joker is mostly just here for chips. We sold Abstract Joker, but then what would be the point? Suppose I will take a buffoon pack. Well, if it isn't popcorn, and whatever this guy is. If it contains a flush, we do not play flushes. So sorry to disappoint. I will buy a jumbo celestial pack and ruin my interest. Air, high card, flush, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. Nothing here is really what we're looking for. I suppose I could level up my flush, just in case we want to do something absolutely insane. Now, we continue on in the quest for greater glory. I will throw away my 3s and my 5. Looks like we're really close. We might just need a hard mulligan for something that is actually good. Well. I suppose the difficult part here is whether or not we play our extra 2 pair. Per round played, I suppose we can play whatever we want then. Go ahead. Alas, we could not play 2 forms of 2 pair because our 2 pair is already too strong. What a crying shame. Oh, if it isn't my old friend, Jogger. We don't talk anymore. Wily Joker gives chips. We have an awful lot of mult. This deck tends to run itself, but at the same time we don't have any maybe popcorn could be dropped in hopes of some strange hope. This is already 15 mult. This is $3. But if we can't have the $3, I would argue it's not worth having. Kind of just pass the next round to take my free wins, I suppose. All spade cards are debuffed. Luckily, we don't need a spade to do what I am doing. The wizardry that only I can work. Thank you very much. Good game. My heart is on fire with how much we're winning. Oh my. Cloud 9. An old friend. seems I must relinquish popcorn in hopes of gaining economy. I know nothing else. Arcana could be decent, but 1 out of 5 chairs, I only want money. I want money and nothing else. I got rid of my popcorn so I could play more 2 pairs. Oh my. 5, 6, 7, 9. Goodbye, my friends. And take heart, for you at least have escaped this storm. 2 of 5 and 8. 10. 10. 10. 10. And then the king. 2 4s, 2 8s, 2 jacks. We could scale up our spare trousers in our spare time. We don't really have the hands to do anything too funny, so perhaps it would be in our best interest to play a single 2-pair and see what the fates have in store. But our ability to play a full house will go down. It depends on whether we want to play to gamble or to win. I will relinquish these cards. It will be silly. It is true. When did I get 3 hands? I thought I only had 2. 2 aces, 2 8s, another 2 pair. We have played most of our 8s. Most of my coincidence are 3s. I will play this on the hopes of scaling up my hands. I really do appreciate all the effort. I will now, with great pain and sorrow, continue playing Balatro. Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Cloud9. Sometimes I like to play a standard pack in Cloud9 just to feel something. $4 of a poker hand, it is 4 of a kind. Poker hand at the end of each round. I would certainly pick this up if I had not already picked up Cloud9, but seeing as I have already done so, I will. Well. Perhaps a stone card is not so terrible. No rank or suit. I've never seen anyone pick a stone card in my life. So I'm going to $13. Would we rather get $13? Or whatever amount this is. I suppose our spare trousers do need scaling at the end of the day. Would I trade about $8, $9 for this single chance? 2 molt on spare trousers. 2 molt on the spare trousers. Possibly 4. We have 224. It's a snail's pace, but I suppose we slog it. We walk it out. Full house has walked into our hands. And that doesn't mean that it wins, right? That's let's just pretend best case scenario, right? Like 50 chips. 100 chips. 140. 140 times 20. That's 2,800. 2,800 times 15. That's 28,000. And then about 42,000. This actually might not win us. As long as I've done my math wrong. Oh wait, we won. Damn it. Well, if it isn't my old friend Scholar. I don't actually think Scholar is one of my friends. I think it's my friend as well. Planet cards appear 2 times more frequently in the shop. You're too kind. Right now, our current interest, although it will not say, current interest should be around $25 is the maximum. Suppose that's enough for a single celestial pack to upgrade full house. It should give it to us, but I suppose it's not always guaranteed. I did just want a single line. Upgrade every poker hand by 1 level. I suppose that is workable. Sure, why not? Spoil. Give me joy. Give me happiness. I am personally a fan of the 6 of spades. Although the Queen of clubs would certainly increase our chances. I also love the King of hearts. You usually pick this one if you think you're going to do poorly. And I would be lying if I didn't think we were going to do poorly, but... okay. 3 hand size next round. Oh joy. Well. Look what the troubadour dragged in. Well, as we've learned last time, this one can't possibly get us as much score as it did last time, unless we upgraded our full house by a level at the planetarium. Seeing as we might just win outright. Would you blame a man perhaps taking an unorthodox route? Thank you very much. My spare trousers needed stitching. We still have a discard, if we wish to. Those and this. Those are 2 hands to play, I think. With Troubadour, I have something closely resembling faith. It appears my faith has been. Oh, it hasn't been betrayed just yet. And we also had a discard in the back door just in case anything get left. What a quaint little experience. What a neat little trick. Oh, a 4 of a kind. That won't be necessary. I'll just take my win where I receive it. Thank you very much. Now let this be a lesson to you that even spare trousers may at some point earn $5 for each discarded queen. Rank changes each round. Well, I'm afraid our abstract joker has been replaced. This one makes us more money, and that's all I really care about anymore. Thank you. Tell me about the Jumbo Standard. Give me some chips. 9 of diamonds. The 8 of diamonds, you put this one to steal. I don't think I really care for any of you. I suppose I'll take a check because it's high for a king. Very nice. I might just skip, but that would seem a little silly. I don't mind losing $1. Well. Plays and scores. I'll take an 8, actually. Probably because we took an 8 earlier. We just have a larger quantity of 8s. We also have a large quantity of 6s. I did say I was concerned about money, and class cards are a little silly, I think, at the end of the day. Totally relief with the speed run. Let us see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, very nice. A wonderfully good string. However, I am not in the business of picking up strings. I am in the business of throwing them. Thank you. Really full house potential going right here. I believe our death. I'm starting to worry where you'd went. 7, 7, 8, 8. Play out 2 pair. He did not play the jacks. Oh, there's our queen. Now this one might be a little bit odd, but I'll take the $5. That's for certain. It seems as though we must actually play a second 2 pair. So with this, or we attempt to. Give me a king. Convert the left card into the right card. I had 2 hands. I didn't trust it. I figured if we did bad, we'd always play again. And look, we got an extra $1. Isn't that what this game is all about? Hello, death. I welcome you. 1 extra card slot available in the shop. You bring a warmth to my heart. My table. 2 pair multiplier is just the most disappointing thing in the world. I could do a whole rant about just how disappointing 2 pair multiplier is. 1 mul, like 1 mul. Am I supposed to send my son to college on 1 mul? You gonna be able to send him abroad with 1 mul? You gonna be able to buy your wife something nice for Christmas with 1 mul? I digress. Or maybe I don't, because with 1 mul, you can't do anything else! High card. Straight flush. 4 of a kind. Straight flush? High card. 2 pair, 3 of a kind. Straight flush. You should never ever pick straight flush. That's usually a terrible decision. I suppose 2 pair actually, ironically, is the correct choice here, because there's no way in hell you're ever going to get me to play it at the straight flush. We'd have to swap the straights, and we'd have to swap the flushes. Now with the 4 fingers, anything is possible, sure. But with this current loadout, I highly doubt it. I have no doubt in my mind that we will be able to pass the bare minimum of ante-8 without dipping into the straight flush territory. And after complaining all the time about 2 pair, I'm going to buy it, so maybe I can complain about it even more. Look at that. It's 1. It's 1. Old bat-hanging Chad. Truly, truly, truly everyone's favorite. It's not not my favorite. I don't even think there's any cards here that really benefit, except for Gold Seal. We could get Gold Seal to proc with Hanging Chad. I suppose I will buy Mercury just in case I get a little desperate. Each discarded king. Make me proud. Thanks, pair. Joker is free and becomes foil. I don't really think chips are too much of an issue at this point. The thing about chips to note is that when even at their best, they're only really a multiplier. If you have 50 chips and you have a 10 times multiplier, that's 500, right? But if you have 500 chips and you have 0 times multiplier, that is also only 500 chips. Chips become a lot better because as you grow, as your molt gets a little crazy, when your molt starts hitting a certain amount, like say you have 500 molt, suddenly having 501 chips becomes a lot more important because each chip that you gain is now worth 500. But that's a gamble of long odds. There's always a guarantee of chips coming back, but chips passing on is dead certain. I think I want you to go. Yes. I guess I'll gamble on the 8 because I feel lucky. Thank you, mail-in rebate. You're about to get a lot more value real soon. Here's our full house. In the flesh. We may use our discard before we act so bold and rashly. More money. Oh, thank you. You won't believe what just came in the mail today. More money. There's a 4 of a kind, but we're not running 4 of a kind. We're just running a simple full house. Play it. You know it, you love it. There you go. You see, we're actually starting to struggle a little bit because, well, I mean, honestly, it's because we put everything on our pants. Everything is now relying on the spare trousers for scaling, and it's going to crash in a big way. Play a straight. Well, that's not actually the worst thing in the world. Sure. Actually, now if I've forgotten that spare trousers procs even if you don't play 2 pair. Like, it will always give you 34. That is something to know. I will buy the sun, and I will buy this. And I will not buy the Devious Joker. We will instead reroll. This is the old Steel Joker. Gives 0.2 mult for each Steel card in your full deck. This is about the only multiplier that we have and can really cash in on. It might be worth it. Give me a second. It might. My full house is still 65 chips. Plus 40. Plus 40. So when you really think about it, we're gonna need a lot more mult for Wily Joker to really do work. It might be better to kind of shift towards Steel in this instance. Each face card held in hand has a 1 in 2 chance to give $1. Thank you very much. I love flipping my coins to get disappointed. There's our Steel. Let's see if we can get a little bit more Steel. Here we go. Oh my. Now this is actually a little bit interesting. Ace of Spades, Steel and Gold. We like aces to give chips. It's not really that important. But Gold Seal on a Steel card is kind of nice because then you can play it. But Blue Seal on a Steel card is pretty nice because then you can play the planet that activates afterwards. Red seal on a stone card is the best a stone card is ever going to get. I believe we'll take the 5 of hearts. It's a bit of an odd one. We're not really running aces or 5s as we are right now, but I suppose I can pick it in absence of anything. Now our steel joker is giving us a 1.4 multiplier. It's not that much. You really need a lot of multiplier before molt, here's the term, starts to really scale. If you have, obviously, if you have 50 molt, grabbing this guy is really good. We almost have 50. We're a little bit off. 6 off to be specific. We have 50. This guy doubles it. Pretty good. Pretty good, all things being considered. Straight flush, high card, full house. That's us! At long last, I finally get the recognition for playing the deck I wanted. Mega standard pack. That's awful tempting. You get more 9s for Cloud 9. I think we simply need that. We need the spare charge to scale at the end of the day. We got another tarot. You know, it'd be kind of funny. I actually think that's a little silly. Now we can convert 3 cards to hearts. Our mail-in rebate has a thing for 5s today, so I suppose this is entertaining, if nothing else. You generally want to always kind of touch up your... If you want something to touch up, you generally touch up your face cards. Death. I might pass on death. Here's an interesting scenario. We can... I think the 2... Honestly, a pair is so unbelievably common. And we can risk this. We could even throw away the 6. There we go. Now we're in a different awkward spot. But at least we get money. Throw away the jack if you would. 1 wild card out of all of these. I suppose we can wait. Surprise me. I forgot it was $5 for a discarded 10. I did not assume it was $10 for a discarded 5. I did assume it would be $5 for a discarded 5 at least. Alright. Now our scaling is about to take a big turn. I can turn one of these kings into steel and try to save us, but that's gonna really do a lot. I think it's kind of time to start messing with the deck. We're currently missing a 2 for some reason. I think that was me. I did just add a 5. We could afford to turn this into a Steel King of Hearts, but we can also afford to wait. I suppose we should just play the hand that we have and see what happens. Thank you, pants. Well. Turns out that one actually didn't cover all of our bases. Okay. This will tell us exactly what we need to do. We have no 4s, so 4 goes up. 5s we actually have quite a quantity of, so we can keep that. 3s we are completely out of. 6s we have 2 of. 7s and 8s I'm not too worried about. 9 is 1. 10 is our rebate. So I think this is our discard. Suffice to say. And we have 2 hands. We can play it cheeky. Have to roll for I figure since we have death, we can afford to gamble. If you would. Besides, the spare trousers apparently procs on anything that we feel. Our money is very nice, but I'm afraid everything else is in question. And the mail-in rebate seems a little better than Cloud9 right about now. I certainly like having both. We might just have to go, my friend. It's 15 mult at the end of the day. Ace, 2, 3, or 8. It gives an 8 mult when it's scored. It's only $4. I was sort of hoping we'd get more 9s as time went on. The goal we're sort of aiming for, Cloud9 isn't really for it. I'm very sorry, Cloud9. Truly did love you like a brother. And I won't tell you which one. Stone. Bugs. Temperance. We should even pick temperance. It's a bit of a re-roll button, if I may be honest. We have strength. We could increase 2 cards and then make sure we have less of 4 cards. Could just be worth it to swing this. That being said, $20 is also worth a lot. Mail-in rebate. You have 3s. Maybe we can wait just a little bit. I'll pick the Hermit. A nice generous amount. I don't mind this, man. In all honesty. +1 discard each round. That would be pretty useful for the mail-in rebate, but I like the Troubadour. I like him a lot. Reroll again. There's our Turtle Bean. Oh, right. That was another game. Here's our Tarot Man. We haven't actually used that many Tarots. But notably, this man does scale infinitely. You can just keep buying tarots, and you can keep using tarots, and then he'll keep helping you out, I suppose. We need something a little bit stronger. We already have 15 mult, and I'm already kind of betting on this banana. Suffice to say. We will reroll. I have heard many great things about this spritzer, but I do not believe. It re-triggers all cards, not all jokers. So if a card has steel on it, it could be awfully useful. And it's also all cards played. We don't really have any special effects on any of our cards. I will do one more very generous reroll. It's an old one, but a very dangerous one. Small blind or big blind is selected game. +5 times multiplier and destroy a random joker. And then it's his littler cousin. Destroy joker to the right and permanently add double its sell value to this one. Madness with 50 chips. You gotta give it some credit. Steel Joker doesn't have nearly as much scaling as this guy. And also to its credit, the only really thing we're trying to hold on to here are the spare trousers. And also to its credit, if it absolutely destroyed the spare trousers, it wouldn't be too much out of it. Well, granted, if you don't have mult to mult, it's just a little dubious. Obviously, it'd be better if we could have it and then use it on Steel Joker and everything, like, if it worked the way we wanted it to. But because it destroys a random Joker, we have to pass. we will for $9. It seems incredibly silly, but I suppose I've seen or done sillier. Ah, the $1 Joker. That's kind of you to join us. Honestly, he wouldn't be that bad compared to Troubadour, but... Here we are. Ah. You were a club, my friend. Or are you? Oh, you were a wild card, and that's because we made you a wild card. That's why you are a debuff. I'm so sorry. It was never my intention. I suppose we don't have to discard you. That's the good news. 2 kings. The 8s have arrived. I want to see how much this is. I'll throw the ace in just to make something, to make it spicy. Honestly, the steel 5 is so interesting. I might just throw away something here. I might actually throw away the 8. What is your mail-in rebate? Every discarded 3. Well, that's going to be a little bit hard to work with. Turn the left card into the right card. Now, there we go. And this, by proxy, should give us a 2-pair. Our other option is to try to discard our 2 kings and our ace, maybe even our, and then try and fish for something a little bit more clever. We have 2 7s, we have 4 6s. It's not entirely impossible to imagine getting what we want. It might just be a little bit silly getting what we want. One person into a wild card, huh? 6s and 7s. And of course, 5s are not out either. So there we go. There's our 6s. I would like 2 planet cards for my full house. If it's all the same. Now, I believe Steel Joker, you want to go over here. You want a lot of the molt to sort of happen on the left side. I don't really know if these steel ones are going to help that much. But I'd rather throw it at the end of the day. We'll just see where we land. We're real close. Our 5s have arrived, and so is our 9 pair. But since we have it in hand, we can be a little bit cheeky and try throwing this out instead. There we are. I did what I wanted to do. At the end of the day, 3 9s. This is really curious. 3 9s, 8 to 6. If I throw away the 5 here, we could have a chance of something. We have a chance of something very, 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 very interesting. If we pass, I'm guaranteed to draw the blue seal of my choosing. If I throw this in and it goes wrong, we could lose the planet that we were looking for. Our deck has duplicates. It's just a matter of drawing them. It also has a good amount of. It has a 1/3, 1/8. The draw pool is quite large. Perhaps we want to keep the 5 out. A little bit worried about our chances now. Ah, but the solution has actually arrived. This was the least likely option, but I'm not even sure why I'm playing Full House. I had a moment. I suppose you couldn't have broken, could you? Oh, there's strength. There's Hanging Chad. Afraid we can't play it. -1 hand each round. Not really something I'm looking for. That hand debuff is a little bit too crippling. Especially because our hands is what scales our spare trousers. The good news is that we've successfully upgraded Full House. So now it's level 5. 140 times 12. What do you know? I guess sometimes both suns do shine on a Wombrat's ass. Death on our beautiful little 5. I think I would take it. The Hangman is certainly tempting. Left card into the right card. Do it in my dreams. Thank you, Death. Standard pack. 7 milks. Alright. 4 parts took us a little. 4 parts isn't that bad. If we wish for a tarot, which could be workable. There is value in getting another 5. Having things where they are right now, we could potentially swap into that seems a little silly though, but we have 5. Like 5 hearts if we take this. That is pretty funny. The 4 of hearts is flexible. We like it. I suppose there's a purple seal in it too. I am sort of looking for tarot cards to sort of fix the deck, so maybe this is it. Hieroglyph. I might pass. Appreciate you. Love you, buddy. Hi, Priestess. Good to see you, Priestess. Ooh, Saturn. I might just sell these. You never know when you might need them, but you also might never know when you'll need a doll. Lose all discards when the blind is selected. Including hands. The interesting thing about this bad boy is that he actually might, we'd be able to scale spare trousers really, really fast. But the bad part about him is that not only does it destroy mail-in rebate, but it also destroys sort of our archetype. I'll get Neptune. You never know when you could use Neptune. You never know. Well, there it is. There's the one that allows us to scale into Neptune. All flushes and straights can be made with 4 cards. After look at the deck, you have to make a whole bunch of random decisions about what goes where. You only need 4 of a kind, and then you only need only has to be 4 of the same color, which means you can play a 5th one and it doesn't have to be the same color. That will allow you to run it. I like it. We have 5 kings, but I just don't really think we did use that 1 heart card that one time. It's not that we can't sort of go for it. It's really just about my general courage. Regarding the Enterprise, flushes only cost only 4 cards. That would mean we'd be able to play 4 or 5s of hearts, and that would be a flush. It would also be 4 of a kind. It also, I mean, if you count as a 5, I don't know if it counts as a flush 5. king, king, queen, queen, jack, jack, and we certainly have a pretty decent amount of hearts. I could certainly care a lot less about these diamonds. Straights and flushes, huh? We don't get anything for straights, and we don't get anything for flushes. Our full house is now upgraded. I suppose we'd be able to sideline into it at some point. That's very, 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 very dangerous. I don't think it's worth it. At least not in our game. Alright, initial cards and booster packs in the workshop for free. Keep on. Here's our full house. Honestly, we can just play our 2-pair right at the gate. It would be pretty amusing. Throw a 10 in there too. What's our mail-in rebate? Every ace. Sure. There you go, spare trousers. Well, that's actually pretty high for I suppose Steel Joker is kind of coming to his own. He's not going to do a lot better than 2 volt. I can guarantee it. Oh well. How much do I care about 9s? Not at all. How much do I care about 3s? A little bit. How much do I care about 4s? Good deal. 7s? Just a pinch. 7, throw in the ace. Maybe we keep the queen. Maybe we keep the jack. Well. To be honest, I think this one's pretty easy, but there are some modifiers, of course. So here is our 2-pair. I throw out this 8. C. I mean, if we play a full house right now, we'll definitely win. I think no matter what we play, even if we try to nerf the multiplier of our own, we'll still end up lacking. So I think I should just take what's right immediately in front of me and keep moving on. Thank you very much. The banana has not snapped yet. We could have tried, well, I think we were out of discards, but if we had any, we could have discarded for a second 5. That might have been worth it. The first card of every round has only 1 card. Destroy it and earn $3. People really like this guy. Thank you. I might sell the lovers. In fact, I might also. I didn't do exactly what I wanted it to, or should have used Earth before. It's pretty unlikely that it'll give us anything useful. Okay. Joker. Trading card. We have things we want to destroy. We want to destroy our 2s, and then we could start working on our 3s. Give me the blinds. We have, give or take, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds to discard cards from our deck. I'd have to be feeling mighty high in order to sell mail-in rebate. Which can proc multiple times. Has a solid graphic on it. I suppose we can do this. Honestly tempted to sell the banana. I know this round sounds silly, but I don't think it's going to destroy itself. We have 6 rounds for it to destroy itself. It's 1 in 6 each time. One of the interesting things about the statistics that just because you have a chance to do something doesn't actually mean you have that much of a chance. I forget what the exact math on it was, and I remember something, it has something to do with calculators. But if you have a 1 in 2 chance of doing something, well, that is 1 in 2 chances, 50-50. Blue ball or red ball. That's the first time. The second time, you also have a similar 1 in 50-50. So if I remember correctly, there's some strange multiplicative that goes into it, where you technically have like a 7, if you do 2 50-50 chances, it technically makes your point, it's like 7.5. As a 7.5 if it's a 50-50 twice. But it never goes to 100. I actually think it's 7.5. Oh, if it is, I don't think that's the math you're supposed to take to get to it. All right. I don't like you, but I really don't think I can nail banana. We have the money to sort of run it, so I suppose it's not that bad. The other option is Troubadour. Troubadour, we get hand size by destroying things. I suppose I'm really sorry about this. You gotta, make your way up into the world, right? You gotta pick names. Whoa. Another 8 and the King of Diamonds. I think the king is worth taking, especially because we have multiple kings. It's good to have a lot of them. We have 4 8s. Sure. Another standard pack. I really don't think standards are really doing us that well. I just never run into steel at the end of the day. I'll take this. Say sometimes you gotta pull something out of your ass with glass. Hey, look who came crawling back. You'd be pretty good if Oak contains an ace and a straight. He'd be good in a little bit. I just don't think right now. We only have 1 really big multiplier, so. But again, if the multiplier rises to 500, which it is currently not even close. And 500 chips is useful. If it's above 100, 65 is about 130. 130 times 100. That's an extra 130. On top of whatever we were doing. Or is it one of these chips is an extra 130? Am I doing this wrong? 1 chip is 130, like flat. 100 would be 1,300. 1,300? It's 100 times 130. It would make sense. 100 times 100 is 10,000. Maybe we had his number. Maybe we had his number wrong. You know. Maybe he's a hero. I just couldn't see it. It's gonna be certainly a little bit steep to get this guy in with mail-in rebate, but considering what we're running, it's a flat 13, and I don't really think that's gonna help that much. It doesn't really scale. Goes every 2 multiplier we get. It's another 100 chips. But it's another 100 flat, you know. Here's our full house. Oh, that is it's a large amount of chips, but it's not too much multiplier. I'm so sorry, mail-in rebate. I guess I want to be right about something. Ooh, spectral pack. You're too kind. Goodbye. You don't have to worry about mail-in rebate anymore. Okay. 2 steals. 2 planets. Looks like the only double. I'd like to use the 5, have the 5 in my back pocket. If anything should go wrong, it's good to keep a king. Go. There we are. So this is a 2 pair. It's a bit of a silly one. I suppose we could keep the 8. Why not? It's getting awful hard. I think that was our last discard. Oh, hi, Priestess. It was a pretty shameful hand. Just a 2 pair. I guess a 4 on the end. If I can make anything into a steel card, it'd probably be you. Sure. Give me some planet cards. 4 of a kind and flush. We can hold on to those. It's all we got. It's not going to do anything. This might just be game. Had I known trading card would betray us, taking one of our discards, which you honestly kind of need. Ace, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Well, the good news is that we have a straight. The bad news is we have to use one of our steals to use it. Ooh, no deuce. Go figure. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No flushes. Just a regular old straight. I suppose we could draw something else if something goes absolutely wrong. Well. Hanging Chad, huh? Hanging Chad is really useful with class cards, if anyone's curious. Blue Joker, 2 cards for each card remaining in the deck. It's like Wily Joker. I suppose we could take a spectral pack. I hate these things. Convert all cards in hand to a random single suit. For free? No cost. Okay. Destroy 1 random card in your hand and add 3 random enhanced face cards to your hand. It's just not really something we're looking for. I suppose faced cards is good, but a face card is decent. But have a chance of being a steal card. But I really would rather not lose 5s. Random enhanced face cards. So it's a jack, a king, and a queen. It could be 3 kings, and it could be 3 queens, and it could be 3 jacks. Or some combination thereof. Is that worth it? I don't think the suit is going to matter almost ever. And if it does, it's only going to be for a little bit. I guess this would be able to let us show, I think it's familiar. I don't like it though. Oh, well. So we got another queen. I got a king of some sort. It had to be a king of something. It's not allowed to be anything else. Ah, right. Chips. My favorite. Lucky 7 of clubs. 3 of diamonds. I think we were trying to get rid of these. If we did, we failed. It's steal. I think we should take it. Not all things are obvious, but sometimes they are. I think I'll pass on all these, gentlemen. Thanks for playing. 1 in 7 cards get drawn face down. I'm already oh wait, that's really all I need. This allows us to tell what suit it is. It's a heart. It's a 5, and I think the thing is that we only have 1 4 of hearts, and we already drawn it. So I think this is a second 5 of hearts. This is a dupe. We have no way of telling what this is, so it might just be best to just chalk it all out. 4s, we have 6s, 9s and 10s are a little less. Suppose we don't get anything on this piano. There's our 5s, there's 7s. We have a lot of 6s, a decent amount of 8s. We could, in all honesty, just play this. Throw away the 8. See what we get. Thanks. Doesn't really matter. I don't think we have enough. Oh, thank you. Alright, so our 4s ought to be out. Or not really trustworthy here. 9s, 10s, and queens. 4s, 9s, 10s, and queens. I think it's just better to gamble at all. I am kind of searching for something a little special here. Thank you. The star. Okay. Rank it soup. Right, this is my 5. This is the one we like. Honestly, I'm having a lot of trouble telling which one this is. So it's either a queen or a king. I can sort of deduce. It's suit. It's hearts. 100% hearts. Even our own 5 is magnetized towards it. 6. So it is possibly another Queen of Hearts. That seems most likely. But he could also be our King of Hearts. This is just a 50-50% chance right down the middle. It's a little dangerous to gamble with this. But I think the Jack of the 10 have to go. We could, in all honesty, throw away this thing because a 50% chance of being a queen and a 50% chance of being a king, that's not really worth anything to me. Sadly. Try it. It was a queen, but I had no way of telling. There we are! Oh, and we also drew another 5. It was maybe my plan. Okay, so this should give us a planet. I suppose we can throw away Mars? Thank you. I really hope this works. It was a 4! Oh my god, we still made it somehow! Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite planet, Uranus. Thanks, buddy. I'll take that 1 molt to my grave. I'll cringe my organs. Every played card counts in scoring. Thank you very much, but I'll pass on that. Whoa. Return of the underdog. So the Wily Joker really doesn't count unless we're doing something very spicy. Oh, a banana broke. Played face cards gain 5 molt when scored. Each face card held in hand gets a 1 in 2 chance to give $1. Let's take this one. Let's just take a level 1 Joker. You know, I'm not above it. Reroll. Well, if it isn't madness. And hand size. And diamond suit gives 3 molt. Wow. Maybe that's good. Or maybe it's not. We'll see. Steel Joker's doing really strong. Wily Joker's is a little silly. Right about now. Problem is that you need a whole bunch of chips in order to really do what I'm thinking of. But I suppose the amount of chips we have in the full house, like, counts well enough towards our purposes. I think. Could honestly not be. Madness, man. I need my trousers and I need my smiley face. We could attempt to re-roll, but that would be a little bit silly. Sure, I really hate smiley face. JJ! 2 molt whenever you re-roll the shot. 3 molt whenever you have at least 16 enhanced cards. I'll take my driver's license, actually. Usually should never pick it, but we're doing something. 3 and foil. You don't say. You don't have enough enhanced cards in the deck to really justify. It doesn't do anything this turn, but I'm sort of hoping. A little bit of love. I think the threes can be destroyed. Full deck. We have 5 threes. And there is a steel 3. I like steel cards. Whereas fours are a little bit more but we have to reduce somewhere or something. I guess it's either the 3 of diamonds or and it is purple. discard this, will I get both? See ya, buddy. Oh, whoa, whoa. Suppose that's a hand. I want my tarot card. We can honestly discard these three. Go. Well. Get out of here. I may have needed you for something at some point, but I don't remember it anymore. And if whatever it is, I'm beyond it. I'm so beyond it. Well. Does anyone want all of our kings to be diamonds? Because I'm not really for it. I'm not really for it at all, but hell, it'll make someone happy. 6. King. And I believe our driver's license is working just fine. The only problem about this hand is that it doesn't scale up our pants. Which honestly, now that we have the driver's license, is actually a pretty important concern. I don't want to win. I want my full house. I want my all my stuff. I think this wins either way. Yeah. It didn't really matter if it was a Japan or a full house. No way to guarantee that though. Ah, if it is a photograph. First played face card gains 2 when scored. It may seem really strong, but the issue is that it multiplies your multiplier before anything is put on the ground. Anything set in stone, so to speak. So while it can be really strong, if you don't have any multipliers, it's not quite as useful as you'd think. It's certainly good if you have good base mult. Ours is 16. This is a 16 multiplier if we play a face card. Just want that to roll set in for all you photograph fans playing at home. Photograph fans. How dare. Full house, please. That sounds wonderful. Hearts, Hearts, that's just not really me. I'll take it. Take it to go. Buy a standard pack. You know the rules. If it's steel, we pick it. If it's a 7 of clubs, I rack my brain as to whether or not it's worth having. I'm gunning for steel. We really don't want these. We really don't want these purple cards. Like they're pretty bad to have them in the deck and then just throw them out. I suppose at the very least it's entertaining. Go get him, son. Reroll our next round. Feel our next round. You're gonna have that much money? No, I honestly don't really know a lot of jokers. So maybe Wiley. Wiley is my sincerest hope. Is when we play a full house, and if we play the one that's on screen, which is about like 30, 34, 35, that brings it up to about 250. So 250. He's 100 chips on top of that, no matter how high our mult stacks. Which is like 1/3 of the multiplier. Not great. Really not great at all. But maybe with driver's license, he's a little bit more interesting. Is there any reason we would take? Because I'm half tempted. I haven't been playing half of my hands. If we go down an ante, that would increase spare trousers by 3. And because this is the lifeline of our train, it might be worth it. We could try to purposefully stunt the growth. We have 4 hands, and we were doing pretty good with 3. Playing more Balatro. Shame. Shame. Great shame. We're so close to winning. We're so close to being done! I almost clicked a new run. We're so close to get busting out of this place. 7 out of 8. We do the plant, and then we do the one after it, and then we're good. There's no reason to, but we would also scale up trading card, and steal Joker. We're gonna regret this. I hate Hieroglyph. I hate it a lot. I don't know why, because it almost never ever 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 works in your favor. Doesn't it matter which ante you buy it on? Sorry. Does it matter which ante you buy it on? Like if I'm on this one, will it just send me back? I think you still get an ante. You always go back 3 blinds. See ya, buddy. Whoa, whoa. I feel a little bad that I don't have mail-in even. Does anyone want to be a card other than the card that they are? I could make you into 2s. I could make you into 2s, or I could destroy you. 6s. 6s are good. 5s are a little dubious, but that is where we have our special little combo. 6s turning to 7s. I don't really know if that's that valuable. There's a lot of 7s though. Jacks turning into queens. You see? Oh no, we have a lot of jacks. But it might still be worth it, you know? It might still be worth it. I think it's better than 7s. Go. Work your magic. Thank you. Now we have what we wanted. Maybe we should have kept strength just in case of an absolute emergency. Do I sell you? I suppose I don't. Oh wow, 4 of a kind, 2 kind. And there we are, 2 pair. My old friend. Both the beginning and the end. Okay, let me just get out my calculator in my brain. We'll throw in a king. That is 22 chips. 12? 34. 34. In addition to the 2 pair. Which is like 130 something. I got 150. 154. 150 times 7. It's like 1,050. Oh, 1,050. I'm gonna do something really dirty. We're gonna put that at the end. I recall having steel at some point. Oh my goodness, it already works. It still functions even though I like ripped its heart out. Why? Thank you for the tarot cards. I'm not a huge tower guy. The devil I'm a little bit more willing to work with. bit dangerous to play around with. Full deck. I could put it on a 6. I could put it on a queen. Go. You're welcome. Yep, it's held in hand at the end of the round. There's our full house. So we have one discard. Do I want $3 or do I want my planet cards? I want my planet cards. I don't really care about the multiplier that's currently being offered. That can go. You can go 2. I can't discard you. Like that desperate for a planet? Not enough, I guess. Okay. This should be enough. Do I want it to be enough is the question. Because if I do, I put the spare trousers here. If I do not want it to be enough, we leave the spare trousers here. Excuse me. Oops. Oh. Wow. We still went to the moon. We still, like, lit the thing on fire, even though we didn't do anything. Thanks a bunch, spare treasures. All face cards become gold cards when scored. Oh, aren't you just a handsome man? Give me a celestial. Earth. Thanks, Earth. I didn't know they had little miniature thingies just in case you didn't know what your hand was. This is 4. It's 4 ones. I don't know why they had dots in the middle. I don't know what that's supposed to signify, but you know. Okay, this is where we can get really saucy. I have 7 5s. I don't have to have 7 5s. We have a 4. We can destroy them. Or we can put it all on 6s. I think destroying is sometimes more valuable because you can sort of use strength on what remains. You know, I think we can always use strength. We can't always use the hangman. I mean, we technically can always use the hangman, but it's weird. Hermit is really good, but I honestly think destroying cards is valuable in and of itself. I really like my 5 supply. Wish I could click on 5s. I don't know why I can move them around. That only makes it more confusing for me. 5, 7 5s. We have a 59 card deck. Something's gotta give, man. We gotta, we simply must destroy something. And maybe 5s but I don't actually think 5s are that worth it. I think it's just really good for my little planet thing we got going. What does the Fool do? Earth. Well, what do we think about Earth? For $20. My brain left my body to go deal with other things. 5s. I don't want to destroy my 5s, okay? I don't want to... I like having the safety net of, like, you know, you have a bunch of these, and you destroy some of them, and you go, Oh, look at me. We could destroy a 9 out of 5. I think that's valuable. We would kind of cut down on the mines. I don't know, man. I don't actually. I have no idea what the science is on making pairs. Sometimes I feel like having less of a card is bad. Sometimes I feel like having more of a card is bad. You know, I just need to destroy like everything. Thank you. You're a funny one. Okay. We can reroll, or we can go to the next round. Oh. Okay. It's safe to say we destroy the 4 here. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes it really is this easy. There's our full house. I kind of want to goof around a little bit. Give me a second. Not quite. That's not quite what I was looking for. I'll play this hand. I'm not above it. Holy hell. There's another steel card. We can't end up using it. Play it. You should never do this. Hands are worth so much more. I wanted my delicious little tarot cards, I suppose. Go. Those are lovers. Now, I want to win. I'd very much like to win. All face cards are debuffed, huh? I guess the lovers is useful right here. Hey, we got a Joker! Look at that. Just dopamine right into your brain, isn't it? Just blast dopamine. Straight to the core. I didn't need... I should have played 2 pairs. This is literally the whole deck we're running. Joseph J. Joker. Play face cards have a 1 in 2 chance of scoring money. I'll pass. I'll take Grabber though. That. You don't always get that. You don't always get that. Take a Celestial. Fire. Thank you. I feel bad about my jacks because but I think that class 6 is sort of the way to go. We don't have steel, so I can reroll for you, but I hate all of you. I will not reroll all diamond cards. I think we'll be able to sort of swing by what we have. Okay, so there's 1-3 left in the deck. Thank you. I was thinking about playing a 4 of a kind for a second. You never know. Okay. You, and then you. I think the 8 actually. We have 3 8s. 2 jacks. You guys can go. Seems like a good discard to me. There we go. The tarot card of more tarot cards. Justice. I can swing that. I probably shouldn't. Maybe it's worth holding on to. How would you guys like to spice up your lives? Nice. Good work. Give me more tarot cards, please. Please, give me an escape from playing the game. I can just manage my little pocket of tarot cards. Alright, so it seems like we have our full house right here. And we can absolutely destroy the glass ceiling with this. My cancel the back because this one's gonna be a doozy. If we risk both of our queens, but if that's the case, but she would destroy herself. Like at worst, she did the job that we had originally paid her to do. Is it so bad? Am I so greedy for my 2 volt on spare trousers? The answer is yes. But the next question is, it's 35K, man. It's 35K. I think. Maybe the 2 pair doesn't make it. What am I talking about? So this turns into 14. This turns into 28. This turns into God knows what else. I suppose my grandest plan is to either discard this or just see if we can get something else. Oh, thanks, another king. But if we win, I want to play a full house. If we lose, then I want to play this. This brings us up to 4. Oh, sorry, to 14. 14, 18, 22, then 40 something, and then like 120 something, and then like 180 something. 180 something times 1020. Oh, and there's also a steel card. Fine. Oh. This is worse than death. Thanks. Oh my god. Stuck in slow motion. The kaleidoscope plays on repeat. Stuck in slow motion. I can only find the receipt. Stuck in slow motion. I forgot keys to my car. Stuck in slow motion. Don't remember who we are. Stuck in slow motion. That was useless. It was useless to me. That's fine. Oh my god. Reroll, please. Ooh, the Empress. You never know. It might just rain. This guy's pretty funny if you want to scale up your Joker value for Temperance, which we might be interested in, but honestly, I don't see it. I don't really want the Empress. Trading card, huh? You know how much you're stealing from me? Trading card, huh? We have 4 turns. 5 of trading card. That also means we would have 5 turns of this, which means that this would go up. That'd be 5, 5, 5, 4. Temperance would oh, and consumable. Holy hell! Gift card. Hello. We don't have. I don't think we have enough tarot cards to really justify it, but you know, thought that counts. End of round, huh? If I could just get you back, like after the next round, I'd be okay with it. This is a deep pain. This is our money, but it's $3. Our chance of temperance is like pretty high. I'm sorry, trading card. I really am. We need some form of scaling. Well, these are too rare. But come back soon. We will have a party at noon. I think we just win again. So, what if that doesn't do anything for me? What if? There we are. All right. Now I'm a little bit more okay with this. How do we feel about our supply of kings? Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, to be honest. But you know, we could do a little. We could do a little bit with less 6s and less 4s. If I use a 6, oh, well, I mean, we don't have to worry about that, do we? Transmute. All right, left card into the right card. Thank you. I suppose I must play another card because, yeah. You want to be a glass 5? Give me a glass 5. I have the utmost confidence in you. There we are. I see the full house. I play the full house. I win with full house. Without even putting my spare trousers in the correct position. Oh, but isn't my old friend Turtle Bean? We like him. He's like, that'd be really good to ship out a gift card with, but I'm afraid me and gift card we're doing something funny. Apparently this activates before we get our earths, which is a little bit sad. I think it's fine. More full houses. 3 times multiplier if you contain 3 of a kind. Okay, I think we have finally found the guy who replaces Wily Joker. Yeah, I think it's just kind of mandatory. Full House is now cranking at 340 chips. I really don't think Wily Joker is doing that much at this time. We should have enough chips to kind of balance. Oh, and we can put this ooh, look, temperance. This is why we got gift cards for people, so we could use temperance and laugh a lot. 1 in 5 chance at molt. 1 in 15 chance to win $20. It's like gambling. Oh my god! Maybe I take the magician. I think money is, but money gives me pain. Money gives me so much pain. Look at this Venus, man. I'm lost in space. I'm in the deep pain. Oh, this pain is different. my god. Oh no. We can use this. That's the worst part. Tarot card, use this run. I like use them almost every single time. Give me this. Okay, so you're worth $3. I scaled everyone up by $1. I really don't mind. I did what I wanted to do. This is 30 molt. How good is 30 molt? When you think about it, like what we need something so much grander than this, right? Because we need something so much bigger. Because if it's we're cranking at 64. We have a molt, we have a molt, we have a molt. You know, I need a molt. I need a molt for spare trousers to work. If we run this chuckle fuck, you know, we're not getting anywhere. I'll reroll another time, but it's only for my amusement. I'll buy it, but I won't use it. Ah, booster pack. I'd love booster pack if I was not running spare trousers. I'm gonna say that like every single card that we get. Because to be honest, unless something's giving me like 150 molt, I don't really give a shit. Oh wait. I may have been wrong to throw away the tarot, man. I was foolish. Because at the end of the day, we have 2 times 3 multipliers, and then we have another times 3 multiplier. So tarot card may have looked like he was like 25, but he was actually 75. He was actually 225, 675. But the good news is that he still scales, and the other good news is I can still just keep on keeping on. But I still think molt is a little bit better. Oh, thanks, foil. You're too kind. You are too kind. I'm going next round. Maybe we hit temperance. I was gonna save it, but then I didn't want it to get $1 of value. But then it would have gotten multiple dollars of value, so what's that? 1 stone card to the deck when blind is Ed. I just don't think that's as good as you think it is, my guy. Ice cream. And another one of those. Cloud9, that's not really looking great these days. I'll reroll one more time, but it's only on the... Oh, it's Wily Joker, but he has a 10 multiplier on him. I don't think he can convince me, my guy. I don't think you can convince me. He can let you back. The window. Luckily, we have 2 really bad tarot cards, so the gift card is going to work wonders. Diamonds are debuffed. Do I want that? Do I like diamonds? Do I want to destroy the 7? Do I want to just end this 7 and everything he stands for? Oh, right, we don't have that anymore. Yeah, right. We're kind of running on hanged guys. Okay. The funny thing is, I think we actually have a shot at this. We're still doomed. We are still doomed. But at least we can discard these, right? Let's go. The moon! I'll sell it for $1. No, we can use it. We can use the moon. 5-5. Still nothing. Still drawing blank. Get out of here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. How about 6s? We have 5 of them. We have plenty of kings. The 10s and the aces are a little bit more dubious. I'll chuck them. I have no regard. to say it, but I think our deck size is catching up to us. We almost have enough. Go. You almost made it. You know, the funny thing is I actually think we'd be able to bust out if we were cheeky about this. 3/5s, the things I do for a planet card, man. And I am doing all of this for a planet card. Let's not sugarcoat it. Poor play. Oh, there's 4 of a kind. Do you count that as 2 pair? We'll see. If it contains a 2 pair, there's a 2 pair if you squint. I guess we get 3 planets for it. 5 of a kind. Okay. It's time to do. It's time we learned. It's time we learned. Okay. Make them hearts. Thanks. So this is a 4 of a kind. This is a flush 5. We've never created before. This would buff the flush 5 twice, or we get Mars and we cry ourselves to sleep. I like the flush 5. It's a little silly, but I forgot we put the pants in the right spot. We got Aries. Aries. Thank you. It's someone's favorite. 310 times 25. Awfully close to the full house, if I may say so myself. Well, I am quite wasteful myself. Thank you. That's like the only time in the game where I think getting an extra voucher would actually kind of prove fortuitous. Gift card, what are we up to? $4. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He's up to $4. Soon they will be up to 25. I'll do something. More queens, please. I really don't know what to do. Jack of Steel. We skip on anything else. It's just probably for the best. It's too dangerous. Yeah. Double all listed probabilities. Well, we don't really have any probabilities, so we'll just go to the next round. A Mega Celestial pack. You are too kind. Okay, so I think we kind of have anti-8 in the bag, if I may say so myself. The only thing I'm really worried about is hand size, because we don't really have enough to really do what I personally want to do. I guess we can throw away these and see what comes up. Get $3. Do I want to put the trousers on for this? We were struggling until we played a flush 5. Maybe we wait. Double steel cards, you know, I'm just... Okay. We have our flush 5. Go. Oh, cool. Here's our 2 pair, and this powers up our pants. What is the value of powering up our pants? That's an earth, right? Like every single time we power up our pants, that's like playing a single earth, possibly 2. We got a lot of molten that thing. It's the only thing we really have to think about scaling. We would get a whole bunch of 2-pair multiplier, which I'm not entirely against. Why don't we try it, right? Why don't we just have a little fun? You know, let the Brainiacs figure out what Ares 5 does to a man. Maybe we should have waited for the full house. It's hard to get the full house to work. Well, there now we got flush. I think the trio is just better. And they're gonna leave it at that. Well, vampire. And an intellectual's choice. I can't even see how many cards in my deck are enhanced. But it's a lot. That counts, that counts, that counts, that counts twice, that counts twice, that counts twice. But usually the thing about vampire is that even when you get it to work, you just have a pile of regret. Just like I get after playing Balatro. Sure, man. We'll do pairs, man. Just in case everything goes horribly wrong. Thanks. Any skill cards for a believer? No. No, I do not think there is. We have a lot of queens. We just don't have a lot of queens of, like, the same suit. Now, we could get a Queen of Hearts. I think Queen of Hearts is actually kind of worth it here. Reroll, sure. I guess we should start playing these. Thank you. And then thank you. And then thank you. We got the Magician. And the Moon! The Moon! Look, every guy sells for 5, huh? We're swimming in temperance money. We just don't have any temperance money. Upkeep it. Forces 1 card to always be selected. It's a steep road, you know. It's a long road. Broken vows and dreams. Did we already get the thing I was looking for? Oh, we didn't get a tarot card because I didn't use anything. Here, live a little. I'll wait. Now we get $3 for winning. What do you think? I don't know why I'm trying to keep this Queen of Hearts. I don't think that's in like anybody's checkbook. I'm kind of dicing this. But I don't think we were ever getting a flush 5 with Queen. That was sort of my gamble. I like this. I like discarding them. I'll take those planets actually. Thank you. There's the Empress, and there's the Emperor. There goes my sanity. Emperor. Now we can create more lucky cards. More lucky cards. Actually, putting a gold to making this guy steal. That's never bad. Now we finally have a 3 times multiplier. Okay, now I guess the question is whether we want to win or whether we wish to win. I really appreciate this final discard. You have no idea how much it does for me. Sure. Let's put the pants up front and see what happens. I'm slightly terrified. At base, no multipliers, no nothing. We're running a hell of a thing. Does this count as a... No, that counts as a 5 of a kind. That doesn't count as a lush. Okay, this is a pretty interesting opportunity where we can change something into clubs. Change 3 of our queens into clubs. Give me the full deck. I need to see everything. So we currently have 4 queens of hearts. We don't really have a lot of queens. We have 2 queens of clubs. Like, would you rather change the 2 queens of clubs to hearts, or would you rather change 3 queens of hearts to clubs? I really don't know. I'd much rather change like the spades or the, you know, but I'll take this. I'll take this on account of we get something that I want. Bonus cards, be damned. Magician, work your magic. Look at that. I really think most people love lucky cards just because they're visually cool. Thank you, Queen of Spades, for this victory. Does this even count towards spare trousers? Oh. Huh. I think we got some multiplier in there somewhere. Oh my god! You never get to play it. You never get to play it. It just shows up and it's gone. You never get to play it. Level up a streak. Sure. I had this one nightmare scenario like earlier on in the game. Aries. Aries? Oh right, that was our flush 5. Well, I do think it's pretty nice that sometimes we can just kind of bullshit our way into using flush 5s, which are usually never supposed to be used, especially on this stake. Kind of forbidden in many ways. What do we feel about 5s of other colors? We're mostly just concerned about our glorious 5 empire, which I'm quite partial to. I can absolutely just throw a death on this and feel nothing afterwards. The Jack of Diamonds means nothing to me. He is less than a card. He is worth nothing compared to a 5 in hand. We have a whole bunch of queens. Problem with hitting Jack with death is that we wouldn't be able to hit anything else for a while. We have no strength. We have Wheel of Fortune. We have High Priestess. There's a wild, which is I think, possibly impossible chance of giving us Aries. The star is just not really what I'm looking for. All of our 5s are all hearts, which is awesome. We can even convert more of our cards to hearts, but I don't really feel like I want to. If flush houses exist, which I'm sure they do, this is awful tempting, you know. We got a couple 6s, you know. This is a three color swing. If we swing to hearts, which is a little bit tempting. I hate this Jack. This is true. I would have no hesitation about throwing a 7 into the flyer. The Jack has to go. Okay, left card into the right card. You know the rules. Pack. It also gives us more steel cards, which I think is our ultimate goal. This is just that's just a trick. That's just a trick. I have 3 jacks. I'm not really liquid right now. But it is hearts. That doesn't really make a difference. Do I want planets that much? Yes and no. Mostly no. Next round. I'll reroll. Oh my god! I need that. Justice. It's technically $3 for this, but I'll take it either way. Here's our Cerulean Bell. The cheeky thing is that we can use Hangman to not pick this. It's 100,000. Like just 100,000. That's it. Nothing more. Just a small quantity of 100,000. Like I think I can just do this with the pants, man. I think I can just do this with the pants. I like my 2 7s. I don't love the 6 or the king. Maybe the ace. You know, I wasn't really a huge fan of that 8. What do you feel about 8s? 8s are great, but 9s are even worse. Go. There we go. Now we can play anything from our hand. But I don't want to. With that in mind, we're going to mulligan again. I think this is another mulligan. We have a lot of kings. Throw the queen away too, just for my personal amusement. Who wants to be the fool? That's our man of the hour. It's the 4. Hand I was already going to check. Would you like to be a glass card, my boy? Would you like to be? I feel a little bit better about you. Discard again. Strength, judgment. I think judgment's there for value. It's just there to give me money. 4 of a kind. Not terrible. I think they're trying to bait me into making an 8. Well, it won't work. It will not succeed. But I think 4 of a kind is in order. I'm going to do the thing I should not do. Go judgment. Get out of here. Put spare trousers at the end. And if we get any kind of scaling for it, you know, we did not get scaling for it. Oh, but we did win. That's pretty cool. Cross the finish line with my old friend. 2 pair. $3. Yay! 2 pair run. Yay! 2 pair run. We aced it. Yay! 2 pair run. All it takes is just a little bit of magic and a lot of luck. We can go to endless mode. I can lose more of my brain. Give me a planet. Is Ares here? Oh, thanks. We need those. Attack. We can only select 1 card at a time. 5 of hearts is actually kind of funny. I guess it's the weird thing we're running. Ares. Sure. Why not? The lovers. Why not? 30 chips for each remaining discard. Just ain't me, Chief. Look, everything's $7, including the gift card. The strength is now $2. No. The bull. That's a chip solution, my friends. That's a chip solution. We need a lot of money for him, though. A godly amount of money. I'll buy the fool. I guess I like him. 48 chips. Our full house is 340 and our flush 5 is 460. If the bull gave us 340 chips, I'd think about it, but even then, not by much. Maybe we buy him now. Now that all of our jokers like sell for 7, we get like $28 from each temperance. 30, I guess. Do this, or we just keep grinding up the gift card. The point of the gift card is to have money. At the end of the day, there's no funnier chip card than this. 2 chips for each dollar that you have. If you have $100, that's 200 chips. $200 is 400 chips. I like him. I like him. He's the only scaling we've got. How much do I want 400 chips though? I think I think a lot. Because our molt goes crazy. I'm not worried about that. I am worried about the fattest chip count you've ever seen. So it is with a heavy heart that we relinquish our gift card. We pick up some random guy, and we just continue on our run of pain. Now this should be a pretty quick one to end because this. Oh goodness, my brain's hurting. You go. Don't like jacks. Don't like 8s or 9s. But we could strength the 8 and the 9. But then that would also give us just another 9. I'd get rid of the jack. That's kind of worth it. But then that turns into a queen. Here. Top yourself off. And now we can turn one of the queens into a wild card. You're a steel. You're glass. But you are not anything. I think that works towards your favor. We have the fool. The fool is good to keep around. You can go. You can go. This is kind of the mean queen team. Kings are there. Check the 8. Check the king too. Chariot! March forth! It's not a flush 5 yet. Discard all of them. You want to be a steel card, or we can make you a heart, a queen of hearts, and that would be pretty good. Make you a steel card, and I would have a lot less fuss about it. These 2 queens, this queen's a bit of a pain in the butt. I just think has a lot more value if it counts as anything, you know. Oh wait, I turned it into steel. There's 5 of a kind. Doesn't look like there's any sort of like house for it. Should we cheat our way into having 5 of a kind? Or should we just play 2-pair for scaling? If it wins us doesn't want us, then yes. Two pair is 220 and 12. It's already kind of benching for a lot. Maybe we could skip it. Pass on. I suppose it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. We played a two pair and we got away with it. Sometimes these things happen. Sometimes we play this. Sorry. Two queens. I think we want the ones of clubs. There's three queens of spades. One queen of hearts. That's this one. Two queens of diamonds, two queens of bit of a hard mulligan, I'm gonna be honest. Is it worth it to destroy a queen of diamonds? I don't think so. Most do not know so. Really, anything that isn't clubs is sort of suspect. I at least want to get rid of the one of spades, but to be honest, we could sort of dump her. Like, she doesn't, we don't need her. If she breaks, that's not so bad. The only thing I really don't want to break is her. Ironically. Damn. Oh, we got two pair. More scaling, I always say. The moon we get for it is kind of rough, but I honestly think the spare trouser scaling is still mildly worth it. Alright, now we don't buy anything. That's my master plan. Maybe a Mega Arcana pack, just to, like, you know, have something in the till. Only because we can get Temperance and we can get money. And we can also get something that's kind of funny. Sixes. I didn't really want sixes. Actually, in fact, I'm kind of tempted to destroy them. Tens are doing decent. Kings are fine, but they don't really have anything going for them. They're mostly of diamonds. There's one King of Hearts. We could actually do a 5 of a kind for kings. But besides that, well, I guess actually then we would have to destroy that very specific king then, with the Hanged Man. We do not have the Hanged Man. I was tricked. I hate strength. Because, like, sometimes when it gives you exactly the card that you want, like, I guess it's good, but when it doesn't, it's so much worse. It's so much more pain than anyone is willing to put up with. I guess it's better to have more 7s than more 6s. Up you get. There we go. Molten cards, glass cards. Glass cards honestly sound pretty good. We could put one on this king, and then he could have a chance to bust. And I like that. I think glass is sort of the answer to the problem we're running into. A steel card would be good, but a steel card wouldn't be great. Tarot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really going to buy any more jokers from here on out.
we redeem this voucher, and then we just try to scale up the bull. Thank you. I'm gunning for a steel card, but I really shouldn't. I don't think it'll do that much. Mega Buffoon. On we get. You go, you go. Ooh, actually, we got a little bit of a full house going. I guess we could play this. Our pants are in the back, so... Yeah, if you could just, like, not win, I'd be very appreciative. Take the jack, get rid of the ace. Oh, this is gonna make 2 terror points, isn't it? Got you! Empress. Work your magic. We can convert 3 things to diamonds. I don't think that's worth anything. Well. At least we can get some form of full house. Or whatever this is. We don't do full house. Maybe we just even just a little bit longer. Damn. I was kind of hoping for. Oh, that's game. It was not game. Okay. You're $1. You are also $1, which is really tragic, but we're swimming in Mars tonight, boys. We're swimming in Mars tonight. Thank you. Well, I actually think this sideline will actually be pretty useful. Ah, to the moon. For $1 at the end of each round, payout increases by 2 when a boss blind is defeated. We like that one, but I don't think we're going nearly as far as it will require us to. Anyone for Mercury? Pears. Not a huge fan. I want Temperance or double money. Both of these are good. Thank you. We will once. Not quite. Ooh. Baron. Ooh, you could break a promise for Baron. Each king held in hand gives plus 1.5 volt. We have kings. If we had that 4 fingers, we would be able to make a flush 5 with that 4, I think. Or at least to be a little bit easier. I don't really want, because this is a steel card at the end of the day. It means all of your kings are now steel, without the benefit of upgrading our steel joker. We have an awful lot of kings. Certainly worth something, but not worth my time. Go. Hey, Justice, what are you doing? And Earth. Thank you. I'll take Justice. Next round, please. No repeat hand types this round. Okay, so we have to play 1 of each. Honestly, not that bad. I don't really care about planets. Is that weird? Give me $3, please. Take a 7 with me. Yeah, we do it just alright. This is kind of what I was aiming for. Actually, a full house is more than welcome. I don't really want to use you. At least not in this scenario. What do we feel about 10s? Do we have 5 of them? Yeah, we do. We have 7 sevens as well. We can reduce that number back. Go get him. I think I want this at the front. It's full houses at the end of the day, you know? That's our bread and butter. 3 million, huh? You just can't wait for me to die, can you? Straits to be made with a gap of 1 rank. How very fortuitous. I think we grabbed that voucher. I just grabbed vouchers. Arcana, I think, is worth. Even though a lot of times in our case, it's kind of dangerous. Okay. King here is part of the set. The ace is not. We only have 4 aces. And we have our jack supplies mid. So I certainly don't mind hitting the hangman here. Wheel of Fortune is the only way we'll be able to upgrade any of our jokers. But it's a 1 in 4, and the only one I'm really interested in is Polychrome, and that's a long gamble. You know, 1 in 7. If it was 1 in 1, you know, to get Polychrome, I'd pick this every day. But it's sadly not. I take the hangman. Plus, we can always use this later. This is a good hangman. That's the other benefit. Don't really want to jump over standard pack. I honestly might just press the next round now. Mega standard pack is too kind. I need more money. We need a lot of it. Now I think we're going to sort of run into trouble. Go. Our 10s are fine. Our 9s are not. 4s and 3s are dubious. I think we can throw away the king. Even though we have 2 of them. Maybe we just discard this. Queen of Spades can honestly kind of go. Oh, but she is a wild card. I don't think we regret getting rid of you. Or maybe not. Maybe we just do that, and then everything works out. You know? Get our 2 pair. Thank you. Alright, Hanged Man. You came at the wrong time, but you're still welcome. Actually, I might want you right now. I don't like these cards. Get rid of them. Do I want any more 5s with planets on them? Do I want any more queens of clubs? I think it's sometimes, at least in this instance, it's better to hold death than to use it. I'm not really partial to my 7s or my 10s. They're sort of just taking up space at the end of the day. Hit me. Thanks. I'll just discard this queen and see what happens. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just your classic full house. 2 planets stacked on top, too. Get rid of this. This king thing is actually kind of panning out. You, and then you. That'll do. I'll put the king at the front because I'm afraid he's actually going to win. 2 planets. No tarot cards for this. We got the 20 multiplier, by the way. Oh my god. Can we stop? Oh my god, gift card! When did you get back? Oh. I mean, Bull's kind of... I mean, Bull's not struggling at all right now. Maybe you really have worn out your welcome, buddy. As much as I'd love you. Earth. Thanks. But death is worth. Death is still worth $1 because we did not buy the gift card at any point. Reroll. Erosion. Ew. Poker hand is a straight flush. Create a random spectral card. Ah, the Joker's Deli. 4 times every 6 hands played. I suppose that thing's better with Burglar, but for the life of me, I just can't see it. I think we just go to next round. I really don't want to lose any chips on my bowl. Oh, Spectral Pack, you're too kind. Play only one hand type this round. That's awful dangerous. Here's my Queen of Spades. There's my Jack. Can you go? You can also go. I wanted to play you, but it doesn't really look like me right about now. Go. Thank you. Magician. Give me some magic cards. I'm about to win with them. Thank you. That's it. That's all I want. Just a classic 2-pair and my victory. I could try for 3 planets here, but I want the 2-pair. I want the 2-pair because this has a chance of not winning. Like that. My spare trousers are well and truly scaled. Maybe chuck the Queen, as much as I personally may want. My goodness. What do we feel about 6s? We still have quite a lot of them. I kind of just want queens at this point, you know? Queens of clubs. That's kind of what I'm personally gunning for. We can kind of pivot to kings if we want. My master plan is just to throw everything. Well, I mean, except for the 8s. Do I play these without expecting any reward? Just for the 2-pair, and then that's it. And then we don't get any steal bonuses, so like, there's a chance this might not actually work. There's also a chance it does, but there's a chance this might not actually work. If I'm throwing away the 6, this has to turn into something. We have to make a decision. It's either turning into a 5 of hearts and seal, or it's turning into a queen or kings. Which is sort of what we're gunning for. 6 kings, 11 queens. Where are the other 11? There's just 3 here, and then 1 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot there's 2 queens down here. You can be a queen if you want. A lucky one. I'd rather save it for emergencies, though. Is it better to do kings? Are we going to get Baron at some point and then just kind of roll? It's better to do 1. Go death. If you don't mind. Oh, well, it wasn't actually that bad. We buy 4s. We could play another 2-pair. We could get our tarot cards. Goodbye, Queen. Sure. There's death again. Draw this again, and there's our full house. Oh, nice. Ooh, on high card. This is looking pretty rough. We don't have any 2-pairs to really bail us out. we got spades though. I don't think that really does anything. 7, 9s, and 10s. I think 9s are unique in that they are terrible. Let's turn it into a queen. Yes. Send them. Now we got a 2-pair. Still a little silly, but I don't mind. Would I rather have all those 2 pairs? Wait a minute! I missed the scaling too. I don't really want the planet at the end of the day. I'm much more here for the other stuff. Go, if you would. That was a little scary. Club suit. Empress. No. No. Arcana? There's a chance of money. There's always a chance of money. And there's also a chance of disappointment. 1 steel card. I don't know if that's really doing anything. The weirdest thing was that spare trousers, it didn't really matter where it was. I mean, it did, but still. These last antis really ramp up. So we have a hanged man, and we could just slap the 7s with it, and then that would increase our draw consistency by quite a bit. Also, getting rid of these 8s wouldn't be that bad either. We'd lose a little bit off of our steel, but that's fine. That's fine. I'd love to do both. Queen of Diamonds is a little bit dangerous to do anything towards. I think you just take the hangman and run it. Thank you. Jumbo Celestial, huh? I might pass. I'm a little bullheaded. A little bit about those chips. If I had Aries, we could talk. Sure. Straight flush, 2-pair, and full house. Mars is honestly looking a little tempting. How strong is our Mars? 210. Get a little bit strong. How strong is our full house? 490 by 40. Not half bad. Thank you. Means a lot. Only one hand type this round. I think this is what does us in. Because I'd be all like, oh look, I can play a 2-pair, and then that puts me in my grave. Okay, remember when I just said this will put me in my grave? We have pants in front. That's our one excuse. Am I really gonna try to win this with 2-pair? Yes! Go! I want the tarot card. Bye. Hanged Man. Hey, we like him. 4s are really bad in this deck, right? Yeah. They're pretty bad. As far as I'm concerned, like it's as bad as the 6. You guys can head on out. Well, here's our 2-pair. Or do we use our singular discard? Try for something else. I thought we'd get something funny. Another tarot card. Thank you. I really don't want lucky cards, and I really don't want multiplier cards. I suppose I was just kind of gunning for the steel. This is not a 2-pair, so it will not count. I think it's just best to play it at the end of the day. Throw in the ace 2. If it wins, great. If it fails, That's not so bad. Oh my god, we won. My spare trousers. The Cavendish. I suppose you could say we finally arrived. Okay. 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 There's a time. It might be time for that too. Take lovers, sure. Everything's reduced. Okay, okay, okay. So our platonic ideal, give or take, is full house, 500 chips times 40. 500 chips times 40. This brings it up to like 130. Just 130. That's 390. That's like 1,020. I'm sorry, 390. 390 times 3 is 900. Like 1,170, I think. So 1,170. 1,170. 1,170. 3,000. Like 3,510. 3,510. So we have 3,000. I'm getting out my calculator. $3,510. So that's where we're currently at. And we're trying to hit the full house, which is like, give or take, 550? So times... I think the Cavendish is better here. I think the Cavendish is better. Well, because like we're multiplying by 550, right? 550. So if we hit full house, everything running, we kind of cap off at like 2 million. About. So with bull chip, we have the ability to, if we reach the same amount that is currently being multiplied, so 490, let's say, so we'd need $200. We would be able to multiply this by 2. And then we would have 3,800,000. That's 61. The question is, let's divide this by 550. I think I'm going to multiply by 5. Okay, the question is, we multiply that by 3, and multiply that by 550. What do we got? That one's 5 million. So Cavendish is better. Cavendish is indeed, I think, better for now. Yeah. We need this. We need bull chips. In order for bull chips to truly best Cavendish, we need it to get to the point, so it needs to be more, even more than 550. It needs to be like 1,100. Then, and only after then, does it beat Cavendish. After 1,010 chips. So that's $550, which we have absolutely no guarantee of even getting. I got this so we would even to just get the double, which we don't have. It's a steep climb. I think we trade it for Cavendish. I would apologize for the chips, Matt, but the game never does. Gold card, stone card. Reroll, please. A strength. We like him. We bring him to Sunday brunch. We like Uranus. Sure. I guess we can use these. Reroll again. Oh my god! What an unforeseen circumstance. Do I ever want to fool? I did want to use lovers on one of my queens. But which queen it was maybe the one of diamonds or maybe the one of spades. Not really worth it, all things being considered. I think we take chariot. We could re-roll again. Awfully tempting too. Oh my god, there's Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god! I don't even know why I bother. Like 50 chips and 10 mult do not do anything at this point. Reroll, please. Hearts. Reserve parking. I think any more rerolls are dangerous. But then again, this is the psychic. The enemy of the two pair. Classic 4 of a kind. Or we can just go 2 pair. I really wouldn't mind making you steal. You're the queen that I like. Okay. We are now at the 7 million stake. I think we can start using our glass cards. I think it is safe to assume we can, you know, I did all of that math and I don't even think. God. Maybe we should have done it. Oh my god, all cards are considered face cards. Well, that's awfully lovely. Clubs. Lovers. I need a miracle. Or a couple buffs to Ares, one or the other. I don't think 2 pair is gonna save us, but just in case it doesn't. Mars is sort of the way to go. Earth or Mars. 30 chips and 3 mult. I see the bigger chips. Full House got us through, but we'll continue to. Yeah, there's the Chariot. And there's the lucky card Joker, that whenever you trigger it, that lucky card that successfully triggers, you get a chance to increase this by 2.25. I think we're kind of good with what we have. Gonna start falling off, but I think we're pretty good. The Fool. Do I sell the Lovers? I do. I sell it for the Fool. I like the Fool. Alright. Next round. Try not to die. 14 million. We have a 2 pair. Last time we almost played a 2 pair. We nearly died for it. This time we play a 2 pair and maybe we can get away with it. Would you like to be a steel card, my friend? There you go. You know, the funny thing is that I think this might just win us. She could be a king. That doesn't really improve it. That doesn't make it any better. You could be a 5. I think that makes you better. I think that makes you, like, way better. Making... Yeah, a king isn't half bad. Queen of Spades. At least you're glass, though. Thank you. Now we have something, not just in case of emergency, you know. We got a little something to play. Got a card to play. I think we just discard that. Oh, it's Hermit. That's not a 2-pair. Why am I trying to utilize all the steel cards? This is just a pair. This is a 2-pair. Is this what I'm aiming for? Can I really afford to scale trousers at this point? It's got a lot of multiplier writing on it. It certainly seems a little silly. Well, that's 1 million. That does not solve the rest of our problems. I think we need to get rid of the cheesy King of Hearts. And then the Queen of Diamonds. She's also kind of forfeit. I got 20 bucks. That's pretty useful. You, definitely. You. Go. The Hermit again. We have another 2-pair. We can bust a glass to sort of try to get through. I think it might be worth it for the scaling. Give me money. Give me this 4. And we'll try to send it. That wasn't nearly enough. We're gonna need something a little bit stronger. Oh, thanks, Judgment. Well, hear me out. This is the last 2-pair we can play. We can attempt to go 5 of Hearts or bust. I shouldn't, but... I thought the steel cards would be helpful. Ah, there we go! We will get no rewards for this, but, we will win. Holy hell. I don't even think the flush 5 really does it here. If you think about it, doesn't it just do the same as a full house? Except maybe a little bit worse. Probably a little bit worse. The only advantage it has over it... Oh, but we don't get any of these steel card multipliers. I think we just kind of have to swing it. Use this for score. Send it. Cry if it doesn't come back. Oh, okay. I didn't think that would work. I did not think that would work. Oh god, the Arcana backs. Hi. I don't have anything to use all this money on now, except for steel cards, I suppose. Those are still worth something. Diamonds, huh? It's a real pain in my tin can, I'll have you know. I could get $20. I don't really want that. I would like you to either be a 5 of hearts or a steel. No, steel cards aren't going to do you any good either. Here. left card into the right card. Left card into the right card. There we go. Give me a miracle. Wild card, huh? Honestly, not that great. Might just take the hermit and just. Whoa! Volt cards aren't it. This ain't it either. DNA! If the first card of a hand only has one card, add a permanent card to the copy of the deck and draw it to hand. It's a little too late for that. We're looking for an out. Every time a glass card is destroyed, lucky cards, planet cards, heart cards. I think these are. I honestly think this is more than useful. Is that lucky cards I can pass on? Oh my god! Why? Why? There's not enough space. I simply think there's not enough space for him. Like, if we were running anything else, he'd be great. This would be fantastic. Polychrome Racer. He helps your chip problems right fast too. We just can't drop a 3 times multiplier for him at this point. Mercury, discard, reroll. Blocky Joker. Regular Joker. Chariot! Wheel of Fortune! It's alright, as long as you grab a fool. Oh, Baron. Sometimes I hear that 2 1.5s is better than 2, but 2 1.5s is not stronger than a 3. This would be. Oh right, I completely forgot. The whole reason we haven't. The whole reason my hidden multiplier is because trio. That's why I've been eating it. I'll buy it, but I won't use it. Baron, man. Might be better than the trio at this point. Awful tempting. Must play 5 cards. That's honestly not that bad. Throw away the 5 or the king. Maybe the 5. If the 5 had a steal on it, we'd be cooking. You are now a steel queen. Have fun with that. Can change someone to hearts here, but not really anyone I'm kind of gunning for. Throw out the king. Missed one. Damn. This is sort of what we're looking for. We can throw the 5 of hearts in front if we really want to spice it up. I think this is just what we run. I might sell High Priestess or make something glass, but I might make you glass. Nothing personal. I just kind of need a proof of point. High Priestess. Hey, Pluto. Hey, Street Flush. It's a little too late for both. So if I know I'm going to play a hand and win, the trick is that we have a whole bunch. We have 2 more planets. That would allow us to scale up Ares, at least a little bit. That doesn't look very doable. Seems more dangerous than anything else. I'm very grateful that we've actually been able to get this deck as far as we could. Or am I not grateful? Because then that means I have to play this now. Thanks, deck. Thanks. For nothing! Well, well, well. It seemed that it didn't actually bust us through. I will take... I'll play the ace. I'm not above it. It is getting a little bit dicey. It's a pair, but I wouldn't. I hate both of these kings. I'd play it just to see you destroyed, to be honest. I'll discard you instead, though. Hey, look, you can play that 7. When it plays the scores, man. We're just waiting for that glorious day. I guess we have 5 of a kind, that's something. This is a chance of shattering. We have a chance of getting profit. I think this is in our best interest. I'll discard these two, just with a random chance of getting something funnier. But I think this is, at the end of the day, is what we're running. Sorry, Queen of Spades, but in my defense, I didn't really think you'd live long anyway. Very dicey. If you can't play it, that's some very good scaling. Erosion, currently 12 multiplier. I think the Planet Merchant is going a little bit too, is always going a little bit too far. I'll take this, but I won't feel good about it. I guess the magic is that if we hit something that I want to hit, like this idiot, we could turn him from a glass into a wild card, which I think is more useful. Okay, clubs, diamonds, gold. Oh, diamonds. That might have been what we wanted to hit the King of Hearts with. There's not really a lot to say here. None of these really do anything that we're looking for. Diamonds is good on the kings, but the kings are already diamonds, so you know the story. I'd turn you into a gold card, but not really. I'm looking for, temperance. $29 for the Hanged Man on this 4 and this. Oh, actually, this guy, and then this ace. That's a pretty good Hanged Man. Death is good too. The queen with the gold seal is less than ideal. We don't love her. This is the whole reason we bought gift card, was so we could get $29 right now and then just keep rolling. But I would keep rolling to get the Hanged Man. This is a really good hit. Death is a little silly. Maybe we could get temperance instead. I don't really think our draw's too much of a problem. I honestly just think it's more. Oh, but this is. If we don't get temperance, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. I'm sorry, Hanged Man. You are the correct choice, but I built my deck a little differently. Hey, Hermit! Now I feel twice as foolish. Reroll, please. The world! We don't have any spades. Or none that I really... Wait, yeah, no, none that I really care about. It's worth keeping around, I suppose. Emperor. Chariot. Always pick up the Chariot. Emperor... I think you're better than that. Reroll again. Judgment, pass. JJ, no. Blueprint! And he's holographic.
Copies the Joker ability of the Joker to the right.
Yeah. Yeah, this'll do. Sorry, Trio. You were good. I'm just like triple checking my math. Thank you. Joker to the right, huh? I guess this is our loadout. So then this will be extra 10 and also times 4, times 4, times 4, times 3, times 3. Doesn't seem that useful. It's kind of hard to do anything else. The sun is a little dangerous, and I'm gonna tell you why. We don't have any 5s that I'm particularly concerned about. I'm taking the lovers because I know there's like a specific thing. Buy and use! Buy and use! Thanks. Glass card. Honestly, not that bad. Possibly better than a wild card. I just had that one king I wanted to hit, and then also maybe one of the queens. I thought it would solve one problem, maybe not two. Oh my god! Wait. Okay, wild card. One of you needs to bite it here. One of you needs to bite it right here, right now. I don't really want to lose any of my queens. If they were good, I wouldn't be turning them into glass. Wait. Yes. Thank you. The best part is that this guy's still kind of a secret, low-key kind of a fiber. This is $1. It's a little disappointing, but we gambled and we did win, at least this time. First hand of the round is a single 6. Destroy it and create a spectral card. A single 6, you say? That's a Joker. Sometimes I wish some of these uncommons could be like in the consumable slot, you know? Like, cause this is a really interesting Joker. I just, you know, it ain't me, Chief. Your Joker slots get locked in at the end of the day. What can I say? 2 lucky cards. Pass. Reroll because we're going to die. Oh, you know, I buy another Justice. That sounds good. And then we'll also buy a flush. A wild chance we use one. $12. Judgment. Planet X. Planet X is good. Planet X is great. I think that's reroll again. Temperance. Yeah, gives us one more reroll. Go. High Priestess. I'm really emotionally attached to the stuff that I have. It's nothing personal. Campfire! Each card sold resets the boss blind. Resets when gains molt when each card is sold. Oh, and the trio. I mean, if I could use the trio, I would, but I can't. We don't have Joker slots, right? Okay. I think it's been good. It's been a grand old time breaking this deck far beyond its expiration date. I could run this. It's a full house. I don't see any reason why not. Except maybe one. That. There we go. I'd love a tarot card. I think when you see a hand like this, you kind of play a hand like this. I like you being a wild card. You could be glass. Oh, sorry. They're actually right where they need to be. Go! It was good. It was, yeah, my fellow. You fought well. Nobody gets past Ante 12 with good intentions. I'll discard it, but only on the premise that I'm going to discard almost everything else. Save me. Oh no. Got kings. Got queens. Worst part about when you have a bunch of molt is that, like, you're all like, sometimes, you know, sometimes you're in those when you're earlier on, you're like, oh my god, I'm one molt away from like winning, you know. But in our case, we are several molt away from winning. I can play another full house. That might be worth it because we're going to die. Lovers, don't really need lovers. Don't really need justice right now either. Thanks, full house. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. I hate you. Flush? Really? Oh, because it's a wild card. Yeah. 2 tarot cards to save our lives. Yeah, the Queen of Spades is not exactly what I'm looking for. Do we throw away our 5 of hearts and just completely mulligan to bail us out with queens? I think it's worth something. Oh, we got 5s instead. So then here's the question. Is it better to mulligan for queens, or is it better to mulligan for our 1-5? There's 4 of a kind. I guess we can play it. No reason not to, right? Emperor, you got anything? Oh my. The world! I think I'll pass. Make 1 more of these glass. Or we can try to save it for the very, very last hand. That ain't achieved. Wow, that's 5 of a kind. Carry your weight. Now this is our final hand. I should have saved it. I should have saved the other thing. Because we could have drawn another queen. Hi? Alright, we're sacrificing most of our steel cards here. I really don't like this for... I don't care for it. I got 2 4s left in the deck. You can. Oh wow! If we actually change this to a king, that'd be kind of huge. Here's the big question: we run 5 of a kind, 260, 24, a bunch of chips, or do we go out swinging? Full house. I think the full house does a little bit more, yeah, than 5 of a kind. The cheeky thing we can do here is we can actually use strength to flip that. Now we can utilize all of our steel cards. Now we could do 2 pair, but sadly I'm afraid that our full house is just a little bit stronger than our 2 pair. Yes, 540 compared to 340. and 18 mult. Eat your heart out. Full house. 3 steel cards, 1 glass at the end. Not quite. That was it. Oh, thanks. Wow. Look, it's smeared Joker. Hearts and diamonds count as the same suit. Spades and clubs count as the same suit. Look at this. This Joker gains every time a glass card that is destroyed. We got so many things because I don't think I've ever played this. I think I've only played it once. Create a tarot card when a blind is selected. Oh my, Cardomancer. Use a total of 25 planet cards from any celestial pack. Planet cards in your consumable area give 1.5 for their specified poker hand. Yeah, that thing's alright. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, if you went, but it's only for their poker hand, so it's a bit of a doozy. Roll the shop a total of 100 times. What, 100 times? Do we unlock all of these in this one? We got the super recycler. Uses a total of 25 tarot cards. Spectral cards may appear in any of the Arcana packs. Thank you, sir. 50 tarot cards from the shop. Tarot cards appear 4 times more frequently in the shop. It's not. I suppose it was what we were running on at the very end, but I mean, I wanted temperance. I didn't really want anything else. We did it! I'm done! We're free! Get me out of here! Get me out! So nice of you to stop by, Balatro.